Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Marco Estrada gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this is fouled at the plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Martin Prado now in tries. Pulls the string on that one strike. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Wei-Yin Chen, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Second baseman.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then, dang.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Donaldson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto gathers and he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired. 2 down now.
Third, right fielder.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 4 for 11. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. from the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out of play off to the right. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time.
If it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Full count. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting 7th. Left
He
fielder.
almost got him to commit there. As we take another
Ozuna.
look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, batting .500, 4 for 8. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ichiro now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, I love that hit right there. 2 runs driven in early in the game. That always lets every pitcher relax and now be aggressive. Let's see if these runs help their pitcher when he gets back on the mound.
Here's Echeverria now. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit softly to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2, the Jays nothing. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Now the pitch. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Batting 6.
Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8. Center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. Career numbers against Chen. He's gone 2 for 5. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Prado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Prado.
He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yelich.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Up high. 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up and a run.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Joe Smith is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bautista coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The batter, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 3-1. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Melvin Upton Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Upton is on his way home, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
That was a quick run right there. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back hits, a double and a single to drive him in. Uh-oh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded to third. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's D. Gordon now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is Upton Jr. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready once again, Martin Prado. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Marlins 3, the Blue Jays 2. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swinging a looper to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, right to Prado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They trail 3-2. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Three runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Upton Jr. Gone! It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. Two swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's Ichiro now. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Popped up. Travis trying to get there. And he is in there.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
From the stretch to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 5-2. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Pillar.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Stanton coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Marlins 5, the Blue Jays 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Blue Jays have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bautista has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Marlins 5, the Blue Jays 3. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike two.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Kendrys Morales. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left as we are all tied at 5.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. In the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it.
55. Russell Martin.
Ready for another chance. Russell Martin 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot for Russell Martin. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Kyle Bearclaw, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Kyle Bearclaw. Now batting, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Marlins 5. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. Justin Bour. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he lines it out to center. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Now batting.
Here's Ichiro now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Pitch outside. The throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's D. Gordon now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Gordon.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bautista coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 7, the Blue Jays 6. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Upton Jr. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Devin Travis is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is for Prado down at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Brian Ellington takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
2-out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And he hits it hard to the right side. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Martin Prado.
He's set, and the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Upton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A look behind, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin
Ready once
Bour.
again, Justin Bour. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Russell Martin now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 11. Kevin.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marcell Ozuna will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hot shot down the line, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. A.J. Ramos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, A.J.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with 1 swing of the bat.
Striding in, Jose Bautista. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
And there's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Miami Marlins slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Joe Smith takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.